Okay, so I'm looking at Axie, and this was from yesterday, kind of what we were talking about. So I think I don't remember what I was saying last night, but it did push up to 780, so that was the high from yesterday or today. Looks like it's today. But then if you look at right here, there's like this movement where, I don't know if you can see it. That candlestick right there. You see how it kind of went all the way down and dropped. So it looks like now price, if you look to the right, like it's filling this area, that movement that the price did from before. And now too, if we look at the moving average, and if we're just looking at this in the 5-minute time frame, by the way, so I haven't gone up higher. But you can see if you look to the right that we have my moving average is, I think, what is this, 9? 8. Exponential moving average, and then I have the 200 exponential moving average, which is the red. So once that crossover happens, we might see in a shorter term, possibly moving lower. So if I go maybe the 15, it might be easier to see. All right, so and these little green marks right here are like fractals, and they're just basically good for me to see like the highs and lows. If it pushes past this low right here, which it tried pushing it from that move, right? We have this high, and it looks like it's trying to touch that high. If it moves past this line, or just kind of this area right here, that little area right there, that little area of consolidation, right? Because if we do it like that, it looks like it was just kind of indecisive movement before it starts to push up, right? Before it picks up any new orders. I would ideally like to see this at roughly 721 or whatever this high is. So this line that I have, I don't know if you can see it. It's like I'm gonna make it a little thicker. High here. Yeah, there you go. That line shows like the previous day's highs and lows. So this one is particularly high. So like I said, 721 seems like a good price, but I think anything above 721 should be good. Now, if we move up into the hourly, I did mark this area because it is one of the previous highs, and it's just like one of those areas of ooh, this is kind of messy. Little areas that if price does push past it and starts pushing past these highs, which is 780 right here, which was formed earlier today, that then $8 would be the next possible idea. Which if you look again over here, this was on Sunday on the 14th, which looks like it's right there at $8. That was Sunday's previous day's high. And then if you notice too, in a higher time frame, we're looking at the moving average. That price is starting to bounce off that moving average, which is pretty nice. And then if it starts moving up past the $8, if you look right here, look at all that basically price instability, right? For price to possibly start filling that, and it's probably going to consolidate. Let me probably move up a little bit, consolidate a little bit here. But this right here, this low could be another area. 920, another area to possibly buy. I'm going to go on, I think I'm going 4 hour. I'm going to go on the 4 hour time frame. And I marked it right here. And if you look right here, right, what was this, 920, I think it was that I marked it. I'm going to stretch it out a little bit to the left. Look at all these little areas of lows right here. That's 1, 2, 3 days, which was the Thursday on the 4th of April and Saturday the 6th. All these little green dots are areas of low that might, cause some kind of price reaction. We don't know, but it'll do something. And then if we look further to the left, we've got, what is that, March 19th, Tuesday, and possibly a Wednesday on the 20th, and then a couple little ones right here of lows. So we'll see what happens with that area. And then I think I went up higher. I think the higher might be better. And then I just kind of marked, I don't know what you want to call this, asymmetrical triangle or something like that. I don't know. Whatever they call that, right? So I marked this area right here that was a possible area of support and resistance. Well, I guess resistance in this one on a higher time frame. And then I looked at it on a weekly as well. So as I went up into higher time frames, because I hope this isn't confusing, I started marking up these previous areas of highs for price. For example, this one was on the 11th of March, which was no, I'm sorry, the 4th. Is that the 4th? Yeah, the 4th, right? So that area of high and this area of high, which is on the 23rd of January, which is a Monday, roughly, what, $13.91, maybe like, let's just say $14. If it moves up, we're going to probably look about $20, which is the next previous high, which was on the 25th of July of 2022. And then basically, as we keep moving up and pushing past these highs, these are the certain like prices that might be ideal for us to enter. And then this one's the 30th, Monday, 2022, May 30th. And that's around, what's that, 40 something dollars, 41, 42 bucks. Something like that. And then, you know, like I said, like these highs. And then at some point, whatever this is. You said, I think you said $100 was where you were going to stop it off at. I think 110. I think you'd be good at like 111, whatever that is, too, if you wanted. I'm going to mark these areas too, because, or $90 to 80. You know, I noticed it does a good job of like respecting kind of these like rounded numbers. It likes to react around these rounded numbers. So you got $80 right here. Look at this little thing. And then this is like the 70 is reacting around here. Look at that, right? Look at all these lows and highs around 70, what is that, 70 something, 70 bucks, right? We had the low that was here on the 3rd of January 2022 and the 10th, right? And then we had these retests for these lows on February 7th, 2022. And then these highs right here, we're doing the same thing. They were trying to retest that area March 21st, 2022, and then March 28th of 2022 before it just, you know, goes down and then starts breaking this low on the 21st of February 2022. But yeah, that's just kind of, I don't know, hopefully that makes sense. Is it too much? I'm sorry if it is. If you have any questions, let me know.